Melting popsicles, breathless children chasing the fading sounds of the ice cream truck, fireflies in the evening light, and the smell of the bonfire smoke on the air, and ZX Media just a click away. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 3. I'm Tim and this is Jasmine.
What up, y'all? Got it. Have you ever seen Ghosts?
No. Have you seen Ghosts?
Well, I have.
Tell me about it, Jasmine.
It's a long time ago. Back in like 2002. So it wasn't really. 2002.
18 years ago.
Yeah, so.
18 years ago.
So I was 18
Oh, okay.
at that time. Happened in Rapid City, South Dakota.
Rapid City. That's an old town, Rapid. A lot of history there. It's a western town.
My mom had just moved into town because she lived in the small little community of Box Elder out there by the military base out there.
Mm-hmm.
And we moved into this greenhouse, and we were sitting on the couch one night and we were just playing cards and, you know, just having a good time playing cards. I think it was like gin rummy we were playing. And the TV was shut off. We weren't watching TV or anything like that. And it wasn't the first time. We had heard sounds of children like playing and laughing and all that, but like we never really thought much of it, I guess. Like, I mean, there was a lot of kids playing around outside. You know, we probably just assumed, you know, oh, the kids outside are playing around, they're having a good time or whatever. But this was like 11 o'clock at night. We're sitting on the couch, we're playing cards, we're just having a conversation. And we hear a woman. We kind of stopped, and then we looked into the TV. And since it wasn't on, you know, it kind of was pointed towards the kitchen area. And I believe this house was probably built, I want to say, maybe 1940s. It was a pretty old house, you know, had that old smell to it, you know, it had the arched doorways, slanted.
Kind of like me.
But anyway, so we're just sitting there, and you just start hearing a bunch of noises and everything, but you look around and you see absolutely nothing. Nothing's going on, right? But you would see the reflection in the TV. You would look into the kitchen. So every time we look at the TV, we could see a whole family sitting in the kitchen like they're eating dinner, you know, and you could see there was a girl and a boy. I would say probably one was 10, one was 7. You had a mother making dinner and everything, but every time you would look into the kitchen, you wouldn't see anything. You could actually still hear, like, you know, dinner time, reminiscing, laughing, you know, the mom telling the kids to knock it off and everything like that. But it was just really strange that when you looked into the kitchen, you couldn't see anything. You could still hear them, but you couldn't see them. But if you looked into the TV reflection, you could see them.
You get an audible, what do they call that? Shadow or reflection.
So then,
Audible echo.
my mom and I
Years
thought,
gone past.
so me and my mom thought, like, okay, am I going crazy? Are you going crazy? I think we're both going crazy, you know? That's kind of the way it's like, is this really happening? Are we really seeing this, or is our mind playing tricks on us? And, you know, and that went on for, you know, not very long, maybe like 3 to 4 minutes, somewhere around there, you know. I wasn't really keeping track of it. And then it just, like, I kind of was, like, gone. And so my mom and I were like, okay, well, that was really trippy, you know. And we kept playing our card game, and then she had to go to the bathroom. And so the locks on the bathroom were the old-fashioned one with the little key thing, you know, and all that. And they had, like, this little weird lock on the inside to lock the door. Well, you know, I'm just sitting on the couch, you know, I may went and got a snack from the kitchen, you know, still thinking about, like, what just had happened to us, you know, like, maybe it happened, maybe we're just freaking out over nothing. And then all of a sudden my mom starts screaming in the bathroom. Like, she's like, the door's locked. Like, and I'm like, but you have the lock. Like, unlock it. She's like, the door is unlocked. And so I'm trying to open the door from the outside. And then you hear these kids laughing again. And then all of a sudden, the door just comes open. So I'm trying to pull it this way. She's trying to push it. So then she knocks me over once the door just came undone. But the door was never, ever locked. And you heard these kids laughing like they were playing a joke.
Scary.
So then me and my mom were like, well, I mean, they seem friendly enough, you know.
That's
but
kind of like a poltergeist. That's kind of...
It was like, do we need to find like history on this house? Like what happened here? Or was it the house in general? Was it the land that it was built on? Like, why was this happening to us?
Did you ever follow up on that?
No. I mean, I was 18. I didn't really follow up on anything then.
There you go.
But I mean, that was just like one crazy night. I don't know, maybe it was a full moon and they were just like there. I don't know if they lived there, they moved, they died there, or maybe it was the last place that was more familiar to them and that's why they went back there. And before that, I never believed in
Maybe it was
ghosts.
the card game. True, man. Maybe it was the deck of cards. No.
I don't know, but it like it's not like it happened to us on a regular basis. That was the one and only time. And we even tried to talk to them.
That was the only time.
Yeah, that was the only time that
You
it
did a
ever
Ouija
happened.
board?
No, we never did the Ouija board.
Ouija.
In this apartment that was probably built last year.
Yeah.
And then there was I have another one where it's also in South Dakota. It's like kind of in the Black Hills past Piedmont, South Dakota, which is just this little blink of an eye little town, you know. It's got 2 little bars. You probably only have like 300 people that probably live out there. There's not very many people that live out there at all. And there's a place called the Washouts. Well, the story that was told to me, which I'm not sure if it's actually true, I never looked at it, but there was a flood out there, I believe in like 1997 or something like that. And there were some trailer houses that were out there. It wasn't like a trailer park. There was just out in some trees, some trailer houses, and they got flooded out and the people died out there. And that's the story that was given to me when I first moved to South Dakota. So still 18 years old at this time, and some of the friends that I had met there had taken me out there. And a lot of them like to play jokes on you, like hide in trees or wear a mask and creep you out and stuff like that. But this was different. Like, it was all quiet out there. We were having a bonfire, people, all that. And in the shadows, like, I could, like, feel it. Like, the hair on my neck was, like, rising. Like there is something else out here besides just us, you know? And this little girl just kept running behind these trees. And it was almost like she kind of wanted to come out and be a part of it, you know? But at the same time, she was afraid because she had to have been only like 8 years old. And I kept asking people, like, have you seen this little girl? Like, I keep seeing her, and no one else sees her.
It's a good way to scare everybody. Have you seen the little girl?
But everybody was like, no, we haven't seen a little girl. But my ex-husband, he's not my ex-husband anymore. I mean,
still your ex.
Yeah, but he was my boyfriend at the time, you know. He actually told me a story about some little girl dying out there. Now, was he messing with me? Or is he just feeding off of what I was saying, you know? But there was a little girl, I swear she was a ghost, and she just kept going tree to tree and tree, but no one else seen her. I seemed like she showed herself to me, but no one else. So then when I tried to tell everybody else, you know, whatever, you know, like, this isn't real, or, yeah, there was this little girl out here and everything like that. But I mean, I don't think she meant any harm. I kind of think she was lonely. I think she kind of wanted someone to see her. I don't know, maybe she needed to pass to the other side, if you believe in something like that. But those are the only 2 times that I came
Face to face.
Face to face with something that was not normal.
Mm. Yeah. I don't have an answer to that. I guess I have not had experiences like that. So.
Did you think anything other than it's a ghost?
Well, first I thought that my friends were all messing with me, you know. Like maybe they brought somebody out there that they didn't say anything about. Because, I mean, it is kind of a creepy place, especially. I mean, we'd go hiking there during the day. There, you know, nothing really bad happened during the day. But this was, you know, midnight, you know, out there hiking out in the middle of the dark, you know.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
What was that?
Oh, it was fun. Oh, it's just the creaking of your ceiling.
Yeah. Well, I think I've talked about ghosts prior, but those are some interesting.
Would you go back to that area?
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
The same thing?
I haven't been there been there for a really long time, but I have gone back there. But
You should bring your kids.
I
and see
have
if they
my
have that
kids
response.
my kids have been down there during the day. They're not down there during the night, so I don't know if the paranormal activity, you know, mostly happens at night, you know. Like a lot of times it happens at dead hour, you know.
Would you want to go down and do it with this and everything?
Yeah, it's far away. Well, I mean, it's 8 hours, you know.
That's not bad.
It's not too
Well,
bad.
you know, if the viewers are from Rapid City and they've lived in a greenhouse and had some weird children activity, or been to the Piedmont area at the washouts, hey, leave a comment, see if they've had any experience. That would be awesome to hear from some of the viewers in South Dakota. So, but no, that tops anything I've experienced. I think I've alliterated or spoken about my experiences, but yours are pretty colorful and kind of more tangible than what I've experienced. So, hey, viewers, leave a comment, subscribe, or tell us your experiences, and maybe we'll talk to you in regards to ghost stories in the future and paranormal and our experiences with them. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to ZX Media Group, and we will talk to you later.
Have a great day.
Hope to sing
Wing it.
all over the earth.
Wing it.
Share the songs that make
Three-wing.
me whole.
Got three.
When I'm free, I wait to gather my pieces till I'm free. And I hope that I'll discover the real me. Yes, I hope that I'll discover the real me. Hope that I'll discover that when I'm free. I'll wait to gather my pieces till I'm free and I'm at peace. And then maybe I'll discover the real